my name is Terere, and this is my testimony. So, I spent most of my life here in Hamilton with both my parents and my siblings. We were into our Māori culture, attended every tangi, unveiling, pōwhiri, loved watching and performing haka. You could call it our religion. My parents used to drink a lot. My dad was always the life of the party, always playing the guitar. That's probably where I got my inspiration for playing the guitar from. My parents would always argue. Every time after a party, there would always be beer bottles and booze all over the place in the mornings, and I'd wake up. And these things just didn't sit right with me. At the age of 16, I was thinking about my life and what was my purpose. I would ask myself, if I were born to live, then what was the point if we were going to die? At the age of 18, I wanted a life like the movies, the cars, the house, a wife. At this age, I got into my first relationship. My life didn't happen the way that I thought it would. Me and my girlfriend were very insecure, and I couldn't go out with my mates, and I couldn't handle the emotional battles that played out. So I would just avoid arguing with her. I would try and be the perfect partner, and try and be the best person for this relationship, but it wasn't working. I became depressed, became lost, broken, and my life was a continuous cycle. The same old, every day. I felt like I had no purpose in my life. So my brother during this time was going to church at the Potter's house back in the day. He invited me out to come along, and so I came along. I started going for about 3.5 months, and I wanted my partner to come and get saved as well. When she came, she told me I had to choose her or Jesus, and eventually I chose her. My life after that was, after this decision, just got worse. She became pregnant with my daughter. We started to argue more, and we just weren't happy. I cried out to God, and I wanted my partner also. I knew that I couldn't have both. I just knew it. And I couldn't be the partner that she wanted. I was broken, I was lost, I was still depressed. So I made the decision to leave it. Afterwards, I remember a time where I was taking a walk down the road in town, and a van pulled up beside me. A couple of guys from the church, I hadn't seen them in like 2.5 years. They asked me if I wanted to have a game of touch, and at the game of touch, I was encouraged to come back to church, so I did. In February 2010, I attended that service, and I heard a powerful message that changed my life from what Pastor was talking about. It was talking about people's lives going around in circles like a cycle, going around and round, and not able to get out. That was me. I was guilty, and I knew I needed to change. The pastor continued to say that Jesus can change your life. He can break the chains of sin. And I wanted that change. I really did. So I accepted Jesus Christ into my heart, and I asked for his forgiveness. And that very moment, I felt free. I felt changed. And it was best feeling I've ever felt before. He has restored my life and changed me. I am a better man with Jesus. And that was 11 years ago. God gave me a beautiful wife, Nahuya. I'm able to be the man she needs me to be. I'm able to be the man that God wants me to be. We both serve God together. I'm a father to my daughter and my son, and a baby on the way, which couldn't have happened without Jesus. I would have been lost and depressed, probably, I don't know. But I know that God has changed my life and has helped me. And I'm very grateful for what He's did for my life.